and sort of an angelic kind of persona comes around and says, Alfie, you've got a really good voice, you should go audition. Tell me about this and what has happened. Do you know?
I mean, it's pretty much that, really. This guy who was buying a car, this angel buying a sports car, which is very weird, basically overheard me singing and said, you've got a good voice, you should do something with it. And there's a company in London that are auditioning for the next tour. Why don't you go down and try out? So I did, took the day off work, and yeah, I got taken on, never looked back really.
Have you ever found that man? Do you know who he is?
No, I haven't actually. He completely disappeared. I don't think he might be dead. I don't know. Terrible thing to say.
You've always got Facebook. We could, put it
contact the dead through Facebook.
You never know. You never know what those people are. So you went on and you had this incredible operatic training, and now we hear you singing rock and reggae, and actually I think I just made a little surprise there. Maybe we're not supposed to know that.
Just ruined that show, actually.
But I'm wondering how, if you had operatic training, what do you need to do with your voice differently to sing these different kinds of songs?
Well, it's funny, I don't really do anything different. I just think that the voice is the voice and you use it the same way, no matter what sort of song you're singing, no matter what the genre of music it is. I don't see any boundaries between music. I don't think there's any difference between a Puccini opera and a Led Zeppelin concert or a Rolling Stones gig. I don't see any difference. People say you trained as an opera singer. Yeah, opera was what I went into, but I think I went to music college to train my voice, to build a really good technique, to strengthen it, to get the stamina right. And so that was really what I went to college for, was to get a better trade in my voice, really, so it would last me a lifetime.
Which kind of music is your favorite to sing?
Punk rock. No, it's not. I like a lot of different types of music, but I think the one sort of genre of music that I do like, if we are going to categorise music in a way, I like country, blues, rock, soul, that sort of stuff.
And who would have been your influences growing up that got you to know all of this? Country, blues, we think of that as American music.
Yeah, I had a lot of influences in the American artists. The biggest influence to me was Elvis, really. Elvis Presley. I can't dance or do the moves like he was, but no, Elvis was somebody that my brother was a big fan of, and I grew up listening to his songs, and I ended up stealing my brother's records. And yeah, I became a big fan back then. And then I discovered a lot of other artists like Bob Dylan and John Prine and people like that, and a lot of country artists and folk artists too. So yeah, I love the blues. Stevie Ray Vaughan is one of my favourite blues artists. Yeah.
Hearing these as your influences makes sense about why you were so anxious to come to America when you were...
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to be in America. I remember standing on the beach in Fleetwood, north of England, freezing, listening to the Beach Boys, and just wishing I was in California, basically. But yeah, so from a very early age I wanted to come to America, and I'm here.
Obviously your signature song, and you're expanding your repertoire daily, but on your new CD, you take on some other people's signature songs. Like there's a Sinatra song in there, It Was a Very Good Year, and then there's When You Wish Upon a Star, which of course was Jiminy Cricket, and then you
Why did you have to pick that one?
Because I've always wanted to say Jiminy Cricket, honestly. And then there's the Roberta Flack song.
Yeah.
Now, I never thought I needed to hear another version of First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. And then I heard you sing it. and it completely blew me away. People are always saying that your voice touches their soul. That song touches your soul. It's outrageous. And I need to understand, how does one unlearn a song they've heard their entire life and then change the way they perform it?
I don't think you can unlearn it. I think you just got to embrace what was done originally and respect it, and then just add your own mark on it, really, you know, create it for yourself as an artist. I don't sing like Roberta Flack, I don't perform like Roberta Flack, so I have to discover my own way through that song, really. For all the songs I do, you know. Unfortunately, that's not on the list tonight, but now you're making me rethink the set.
Oh boy, I started more trouble here.
Jiminy Cricket, and now I'm messing with my set.
Well, I know everyone is anxious to hear you sing, but tell us about a couple of songs that you want to tackle in the future. Some songs that seem inspiring to you.
There's lots of songs out there that I want to discover and develop. I eventually want to write my own stuff as well. I've been working on that quite a bit, but I'm not going to unleash it just yet. I don't want to scare everybody away too much. But no, there's lots of great songs out there. A couple of songs that I'm singing at the moment that I'm wanting to put on the next album is Angels from Montgomery, which is a John Prine song, and a great song called Rank Strangers, which is one of my favourite songs. That was the Stanley Brothers did a version of it, and it's a beautiful track. It talks about a soldier returning. It's actually a soldier from the Civil War returning home to his hometown, and not recognising anybody in his town. You know, everybody's died and all his friends were in battle with him, and so he's lost a lot of people that he knew. And he's come home and realised that he's a stranger in his own town, really. And so it's a really happy song.
Unfortunately, one that's always in fashion, too, right?
Exactly.
And now, last night, or was it the night before, you sang at a Yankees game, and you're doing that again tomorrow night. How does a British guy get to sing the national anthem at a Yankees game?
I don't know. It's crazy. I got some. I got a great friend, Les Smith, he organised it for me, and so yeah, singing at the Kansas City Royals game against the Yankees was fantastic. And Kansas City Royals won that night, so I felt like I maybe brought bad luck, but probably not. But no, tomorrow I'm singing at the Yankee Stadium, yeah, so, which is going to be cool.
I have a sneaking suspicion there'll be a lot more women there than usual.
Well, Derek Jeter's playing today.
Well, I think it's time for you to sing, so I think you'll go back and get ready. We'll bring the band on, and in just a few minutes, you'll get to hear Alfie.